rescue operation in Rivers. Harris Biden to embark on joint campaign next week. Electric cable vendors electrocuted in Akwa Ibom. Snoop Dogg, Billie Eilish to perform at Olympics closing ceremony. Botswana declares public holiday to celebrate Olympic gold medal. Good evening and welcome to the news at 4 on Leadership Television. My name is Winifred Ogbebo. The Nigerian Navy has lost one of its officers who led operation to rescue 59 persons working from our dredging vessel MV Ambika 4 at Okpobo Field near Okpobo River. Naval spokesman Commodore A. Adams Aliu, in a statement, said the deceased officer, Lieutenant Commodore Gideon Yashim Gwaza, died while attempting to rescue the occupants on board the vessel. He said the Nigerian Navy on 30 July 2024 received a distress call from MV Ambika 4, a dredging vessel working at Okpobo Field, contracted to Sterling Global Oil Limited. He said Nigerian Navy Forward Operating Base Bonny subsequently deployed a rescue team comprising 10 armed personnel in 2 interceptor boats led by the base operations officer Lieutenant Commodore Gwaza for the rescue operation. Eventually, all 59 crew were rescued successfully by the base operations officer Lieutenant Commander Gideon Yashim Gwaza paid the supreme price. Commodore Adams Aliu said the officer fell overboard accidentally during the rescue operation, which lasted for about 10 hours from midnight of 29 July 2024 to 1,000 hours on 30 July 2024. He described the disease as a well-trained combat diver whose painful death reflects the risk and sacrifices of Nigerian Navy personnel towards the safety of Nigeria's maritime domain. President Joe Biden, together with the United States Vice President and Democratic Party's candidate Kamala Harris, will next week make their first joint campaign trip since Biden dropped out of the 2024 presidential race, the White House announced on Friday. In a bid to enhance his legacy during his final moments in office and back the new Democratic ticket, the two will visit Maryland on Thursday to highlight the progress being made to reduce costs for the American people, the White House said. However, inflation remains a weak spot for Democrats ahead of November's election, as reported by CBS News. Harris has fired up the Democratic Party since ascending to the top spot on the ticket after Biden announced he was leaving the race following a disastrous debate against former President Donald Trump that highlighted concerns about his age and mental acuity. Leadership TV recalls the first female Black and South Asian vice president in U.S. history has held a series of packed rallies, pulled in record fundraising amounts, and wiped out Trump's lead in the polls. 2 suspected electric cable thieves have been electrocuted in Uyo and Ibesikpo, Asutan local government area of Akwa Ibom State. The 2 persons were electrocuted while trying to steal power installations at the 2 locations. Leadership Television gathered on Friday. Speaking to our correspondent, a resident Otobong Ikpon said, "We woke up early this morning to discover the lifeless object trapped to the high tension pole. He left his rubber sandals at the foot of the pole while climbing up his instrument to cut the cables. I think he took the risk because for some time now, the Port Harcourt Electricity Distribution Company, PHEDC, had denied us power in this community because of activities of vandals." When asked about the identity of the deceased, he said though the power explosion had burnt him beyond recognition, but from his slippers left at the foot of the high tension pole, some of people identified him with his nickname Important, a one-eyed man from Mianbog area of Uyo. Police operatives and residents were on guard at the scene of the incident, keeping vigil for the PHEDC team to arrive and retrieve the corpse. We go to entertainment. The duo of hip-hop legend Snoop Dogg and popular artist Billie Eilish are expected to perform at the closing ceremony of the Paris Olympic Games slated for Sunday. The performances will be part of the handoff of the Summer Olympic Games from Paris to Los Angeles, California, where a mix of pre-taped and live segments will be featured. A prominent Hollywood actor, Tom Cruise, will also perform as stunt during the closing ceremony. After Sunday's closing ceremony, Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass will take the Olympic torch and carry it home from Paris. The city will host the 2028 Summer Olympics. Snoop Dogg, Billie Eilish, and the Red Hot Chili Peppers are all Los Angeles natives. And in sports, the president of Botswana, Dr. Magwetis Eric Kiabeswe Masisi, has declared a half-day public holiday to honor Leslie Tebogo, who made history as the first athlete from Botswana to win a gold medal at the Olympics. In a press release dated August 9, 2024 and signed by the Permanent Secretary to the President, Ima A. Pelliot Leslie, the President announced that all citizens and residents of Botswana will enjoy an afternoon off on Friday, August 9, 2024 to celebrate Tebogo's remarkable achievement at the ongoing 2024 Paris Olympics. Leadership Television reports that Tebogo secured his place in history by winning the men's 200 meters gold medal, becoming not only the first Botswana but also the first African to claim this prestigious title. His victory has brought immense pride and joy to Botswana, prompting the president to recognize the achievement with a nationwide celebration. That concludes the news at 4 on Leadership Television. For more, log on to www.leadership.ng. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.